Hi, everyone. So today we're here with Danny Go and Hajime Hota, who are actually the instructors of the upcoming workshop that Nexus Frontier Tech will be hosting. So here we have Danny Go, who's the CEO and co-founder of Nexus Frontier Tech, and Hajime Hota, who is the chief AI scientist and co-founder of Nexus Frontier Tech. So we just want to give you guys a brief overview of the workshop we're going to be holding from the instructors themselves by asking them a couple questions. So Danny, let's just start with you. Why did we create this workshop? Why did you create this workshop? And what's the big need you've seen when you're talking with business leaders across the board when it comes to their AI projects and their AI roadmaps?
Thanks, Tiffany. A lot of people know by the fact that AI will bring them the competitive advantage that they've been striving to achieve, but they do not know how and where to focus. And that has led to many failure in many AI projects that we have been witnessing. The fundamental issue of the failure is actually the ability to understand the outcome of each AI project in different business processes that leads to each other and how to actually converge it to achieve towards the greater goal or the greater value that the organization is trying to create. And the ability to understand the result or the data that it can be able to harvest or create in each of these processes and leading it to converge the result of each other towards the end value so that they can contribute towards the competitive advantage that their competitors will be difficult to challenge. And that is the objective. And the processes of executive aren't yet realized where to focus. And our AI in the loop, our AI harvesting loop concept that combines with the human in the loop strategy will allow executives to identify the end value of the business strategy and how they're able to reverse engineer the outcome to make sure that the data that they can harvest are able to contribute or link to each other to create that unique competitive advantage. I believe this is the bottleneck for a lot of business executives to understand the how and not the why, because it is already an obvious answer. And through our experience working with different enterprises and in different projects, it has led us to come to this cause, the creation of this cause, to be able to pass on our experience and the knowledge that we have gathered towards the last couple of years. And this is what we're trying to deliver in this AI workshop.
Great, thanks so much, Danny. And you mentioned the data harvesting loop, which is the framework that we're going to be sharing with participants in this workshop. Hajime, do you want to touch a little bit upon this framework and what participants can expect to learn in the workshop?
All right. This is actually all about how to use the AI in a scalable and a reusable way. And we have analyzed 300 plus companies in the world, especially the unicorn startups and several big corporates. And we analyze how they use the AI for their growth strategy. And also, we experienced a bunch of the AI and the digital transformation project by ourselves. And we just extracted the essence of all of those stories. So for example, we have 5 ways to get benefits from AI, or 8 ways to make a growth strategies by using the AI. And we are just creating those kind of frameworks to directly, practically apply to your business.
Great, thanks. And then lastly, just to finish off this quick Q&A session, who is the perfect participant for this type of workshop? Who should be interested in joining this course? What type of profile?
Yeah, I think it is suitable for anyone that is related to the digital transformation projects. Especially it is good for the CDO, the Chief Digital Officer, in any size of the company.
Okay, great. Anything else to add, Danny, before we sign off?
Not so much, but I believe this is really the workshop that will really give the executive not only the what they're trying to achieve, but the how and where they can actually begin, and how does it bring it towards the greater goal, and how do they converge the benefit of each of these projects towards their end value of the company objective. And that means that they can actually gather immediate ROI for the project that they begin. And then, all these different small projects can actually converge to bring them the greater value towards the end.
Great. Well, thank you both so much for taking some time today. And to everyone watching, remember our workshop is on the 18th of November, so we look forward to seeing you there. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.